Hi, my name's Katie Pelferman, and I'm a student at Nipissing University, and I've done a presentation on hoarding and how it affects people's lives. What is hoarding? Hoarding is a habit that can turn into a lifestyle. Hoarding has three components. The first is the tendency to collect items and not rid of any of them, leaving the individual with an excess of items. The second component is that the individual's living space can become cluttered due to the hoarding habit. This ultimately leads to the third component, which affects the functioning of the person in their day-to-day activities. Not all people that hoard do it the same way. Some people collect items that they don't need, others pick up things that other people throw away, and some people engage in compulsive shopping. Hoarding does actually affect approximately 2 to 5% of the Canadian population. Most of the individuals that have this habit are over the age of 50. Hoarding disorders as per the DSM-5. The DSM-5, the Diagnostic Statistics Manual of Mental Disorders, is a tool used by healthcare professionals that acts as a guide to mental disorders. The DSM-5 includes descriptions, symptoms, and other criteria. Hoarding is classified as a disorder on its own and is also considered a symptom of OCD, or obsessive compulsive disorder. Research on hoarding throughout the lifespan suggests that typically behavior begins in adolescence and increases into a lifestyle by adulthood. What causes a person to hoard? As mentioned before, motives or ways that people hoard can be unique. The media and pop culture promote the importance of value and materialism. This promotion of items could drive a person to obtain excessively. People may become addicted to the pleasure they feel when they acquire a new item. People may hang on to the possibility of needing an item, even something as simple as an old newspaper. They may feel that an item is rare and hard to replace, and some items can hold sentimental value. This could be in relation to grieving a loved one and having trouble parting with their items, ultimately experiencing a sense of loss when having to discard their things.
This room is my dining room. Right now, it is used as a place for my computer, for my clothes, my medicine. I spend a lot of time on the computer when I'm not doing other things. The dogs are enjoying laying on all my clothes because they have mommy scent. You can't believe it, but there is actually a great dining room table underneath here. I have one usable chair that I know of. There might be some more around the table. I really don't remember. But became a dumping ground for clothes, pop bottles, junk. And buried underneath are containers. There's new stuff. I found a brand new pair of boots. Only one boot, though. Doesn't help me. And if it didn't fit in this room, I put it in my spare bedroom. This is my kitchen. A sink that has trash all over it. I can't really get to it without moving all of that away. Cabinets that have food in it that starts from 1998 and the cans are black. This can It had an expiration date of December 2001. Cream and chicken soup, which will never be used. The refrigerator doesn't work. I haven't opened it in probably 3 years, so there's probably a science experiment going on.
It's just rusting stuff and mouse droppings and oozing cans and things so old you couldn't rip them from the cabinets. It was just crazy.
This is my bedroom. This is the master bedroom. This is where I spend time recouping, where I spend time sleeping, eating. I have a box of snacks in here. The dogs sleep up here. If I want to shut myself out from the world, this is where I come in.
If you or a loved one feel that you could be struggling with habitual hoarding, an assessment may include the following questions. Do you have trouble recycling, selling, or giving away things that most other people would get rid of? Because of the clutter, how difficult is it to use the rooms and surfaces in your home? How often do you buy things you have no tangible or practical need for? To what extent does your collecting, saving, and clutter affect your daily functioning? How much do these symptoms interfere with school, work, or your social or family life? And finally, how much distress do these symptoms cause you? Hoarding does come with health and safety risks. Medical research suggests that people with hoarding disorder are more susceptible to health-related issues. Some of these issues include chronic or severe medical conditions. This could be linked possibly to the unsanitary environments in some homes. Arthritis and hypertension, obesity and poor nutrition, which could be linked due to a lack of cooking space, resulting in the individual to eat lots of takeout or microwaved food. More frequently fatigued, a higher risk of falls, and a higher risk of fire danger. Hoarding as a community issue. Hoarding has the potential to become a community issue because fire hazards in homes threaten public safety. Some homes have trouble with pest infestations, which then affect surrounding dwellings. And sometimes foul odors can also transfer into nearby homes. How does hoarding affect families? Family members that live with people that hoard may be adapted to their environment, but it might cause them a great deal of stress. The individual may be afraid to bring their concerns up because they don't want to cause emotional turmoil in their relationship. Issues often arise due to the loss of physical living space. Financial issues are also an issue because of excessive shopping or claiming certain spaces as one's own. Family members or loved ones outside of the home may experience distress because of the individual doing the hoarding or avoiding going to the individual's home. Children of those with hoarding disorders. Research suggests that extreme clutter can affect the social lives and development of children. Children may feel embarrassed to bring their friends into their home because of the hoarding behavior and the state of their environment. If the person with the hoarding behavior is unwilling to change, children may feel that they are less important than the items that surround them in excess. This could lead to feelings of depression, abandonment, and rejection. Social services may even become involved if their environment is severe enough. There is treatment for hoarding disorder, and some of the commonly recommended treatments are cognitive behavioral therapy, medications that often include antidepressants, and some skill training, which includes organizing and problem solving. Some limitations to consider about hoarding treatment are that although there are resources that offer services to help clean up homes, underlying mental illnesses are often not addressed with these programs. Symptoms and clutter do have potential to increase after a service. Therefore, it is important to find resources that address both the behavior and the underlying motives.